Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Positively Grumpy
Hi. You're with Positive.
and Grumpy.
Yeah, that sounds about right, to be fair. Alright, cool. Let's get into it. Right. Keeps calling me Saddam Hussein, keeps saying I'm a dictator, and I'm not.
You are a dictator.
I'm not a dictator. You just asked me the same thing like 4 times, and then wonder why, like, on the 4th time you've asked me.
Alright, Saddam,
like, I lose my mind.
Alright, Saddam, calm yourself down.
I will blow you up.
Come on. Pure Saddam talk. Truth character there, girl.
Oh, put your phone on, thingy. Cool. So I wanted to just have a little get off your chest about like the gym thing and just a couple of little mini things to talk about.
You've just come in from the gym, by the way.
Yeah.
Put
So,
you in the loop.
do you know we take like 2 hours in the gym?
I think that's normal.
Is it?
Well, no, it's not because
Long.
it's not that. It weren't that. It's
like
just
10-ish?
no, because it's about 1ish now. But we've been in the shop and
No, but we left at like
12?
Was it 12?
No, quarter to. It was 10 to.
Still, honey, babe, it's almost 2 hours. You're being pedantic. Okay, cool. Anyway, one of the things I wanted to have a rant about, this is something that really pisses me off, like gym etiquette, is people not taking the weights off the fucking machines and stuff.
You made a point of it and took a picture, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. So it weren't that long ago, it was a few weeks ago, like I was doing deadlifts on my own, so I don't think it was a Saturday. You must have been like...
Would have been a Monday or a Thursday.
Yeah, and I was doing it on my own, and I, like, so you know where the machines are, the deadlift machines?
Yep.
So 2 blues, so 2 20s, just on one side, 2 20s, a red, and the green and the yellow, so that's what?
Well, 2 blues are 20, so that's 40. The red is 25, so that's 55.
No, 65, honey.
What?
There's 2 blues, so 40, then 25, 65. Then the 10 and the 15, 19.
So, I don't think it is.
I think it is.
No, 65 plus 15 is 80 plus...
10.
Oh, you said 5.
You just don't listen, do you? So you were getting so smug right there. Yeah. Anyway, so on one side and then on the other side, right? But I was fuming because I can't lift it to get the weights off. Like I couldn't even lift one side. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On my own to like get it off.
Was it not on?
No, it wasn't on the racks. It was on the floor.
Oh yeah.
So some dickhead that just left. Oh, why would you do? By the way, who can lift that?
By the way, do you know how you do that?
Who can lift that?
Do you know how you do that?
What?
Get one side, try and lift it up by the bar, then put a weight underneath the first weight closest to the bar, and then you can slide them off.
Oh, why'd you know that?
Gym hack.
How did you know that? Did you see it on a thing?
Yeah.
A video?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All this time I've been struggling in life to get like well, anyway, I remember like just looking at it and it was the only one available and I had to do deadlifts. And so I had to ask someone. So I had to literally go to some guy and was like, excuse me. And he had like his head thing on. And I was like, excuse me, I was like, really sorry to bother you. I was like, do you mind just helping me like get these weights off? And he was like, yeah, of course. And he was like, who's lifting that? I was like, I don't even know. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Ball strong right there.
Yeah.
Phlegm, everything.
I think we need to see other people.
I reckon that was a little bit of ASMR right there.
No, I think we need to see other people with you doing that sound.
Anyway, so you had to help me like get them off, and I was just fuming. I was like, "That's talk." Like, because obviously we go to the gym in the morning, so every second counts before you got to get out of there and get to work. It's not like on a Saturday like today where we can kind of take our time. So I was just fuming, and then today, and someone keeps fucking doing it on a Saturday. I thought it was
I think it's that same fella.
Do you know the one with the dead loud one?
No, he doesn't do
the curly hair.
No, he doesn't do legs.
Doesn't he?
No.
How do you know?
Because look at him.
Just watch him.
No, he's got pigeon legs and like a big, massive.
I don't think he
body.
is. He's one of them guys that's got like just overly muscular legs.
No,
I think
it was. I told you it was. It was the fella over by the quad raisers.
Was he like?
It's like a baldy fella, and he was next to it. Do you remember when we were doing deadlifts and he was next to us?
Yeah, did he have like a grey? Was it a grey shirt?
I don't know. He had the baldy head and he had a mustache.
Like but what was the toothbrush? Hitler.
Looked a bit like
Oh, I didn't
on his chin.
You need to stop watching these men this close.
No, I was just like,
especially where you have your feet when you're doing deadlifts, it pisses me off.
Where's the knobhead? And I was like, I'll pull his mustache.
You look too skinny to have them weights on.
That's what I mean. He was probably doing it. Wait, like
Oh, but you're looking, you're like, what are you actually?
Yeah, he's probably pushing up with his toes. and then just letting it drop to his heels.
Right, well, if I want to see him, and I think, you know, one of these days I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm gonna be in a bad mood anyway, hormonal or whatever.
See, we were doing,
and I'm gonna catch him doing it, and I'm gonna fume.
We were doing chest press, so I didn't see him do anything.
You look too skinny to be doing that. That was like
I just 100
each side.
It was 100, and then there was 15 on the top, so that was 130. I think there were 215, so it was 160.
Each side.
kg.
Right. I remember when,
total.
again, when I was doing full body, again, it weren't that long ago. This is why this time really, really pissed me off, because I was like, I've done this before. And when I went, there was all the 25s on the bottom, so 100 each side. And then, you know, the rack above, where the 15s were, there was weights on there, and it took me forever to take them off. It
is weight and walk
it's just
off.
bad gym etiquette. Like, if you're gonna take
There's
all the weights
literally
off,
signs
just put
around the
them
gym
back.
saying put your weights back.
It's not a big deal to put them back. It's
when
not.
people leave dumbbells out, that annoys me, because I like the dumbbell area, and I hate it when a load of people.
And you especially if you, because of how busy it was today, so especially if like you're looking for a certain weight and you're like, I can't find the weight I'm at, and then you actually look over and they're just on the floor somewhere, and you're like, just walk them to the front. It's a meter.
I know, going a bit off the point, and I know that you've said that bit, but I had a pet peeve today, and it was this guy. Now,
That's what I was going to bring up, you know.
When you finish your weights, you think you're massive. You do.
How weird is that? Like,
you like do that.
So much we're like.
Yeah. So you get up from. It doesn't have to just be chest press though. It could be anything. And you're doing that. You do that little walk around where you look around and go, "Fucking, I own this place." You know what I mean? It's like you're like, yeah,
two TVs under your eyes.
just did massive. That. Just flex a little bit as you stand up. But
then you look over and you see some guy who's bigger than you, stronger than you, doing like more weights than you, and you're like, okay, put me back in my place.
Speaking about that, just going off point, dead quick.
You've gone off point.
Yeah, no, there was a lad in our work who he went to did me PB the other day on incline chest press. I was like, oh yeah.
That's what was it? Personal best?
Yeah, PB. Yeah.
Just in case anyone didn't know personal best.
He was like incline chest press. I was like, oh, Sanders, what you do? And he was like, yeah, 60 kilograms.
Oh, he's lying.
On each arm.
He's lying.
No, he's that big.
He can do 60?
Yeah. He's got the chest for it.
Has he?
Yeah, he's a fucking barrel chest.
PB 60 kilos.
Yeah.
Then again, to be fair, I do so 60 each arm.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll shove it then.
I do.
It's gonna be like, hold on a minute. I do so 20, and then for the bar.
No, not barbell.
Yeah, so I'm thinking he does dumbbell, but I was thinking, hold on, I do
but dumbbells.
So he's done 100.
Dumbbells are heavier.
Yeah, no. Well,
so
they're not heavy.
I think
yet, but obviously, it's isolate one side.
Yeah. I think I'm pushing 20, 22.
I can do 60 now.
Back to the point I was making. So you get off and you think you're massive and all that. There was this guy. He weren't even doing anything.
He's not doing chest press.
He just walked. No, I'm not. He weren't doing anything. He was just walking around, but he had that walk. Yeah, where he was like, the arms were going, the shoulders were dropping from side to side, and I'm just thinking, no, mate.
Did he have the stature to go with it though? Was he quite like big and tall or something like that?
You look like a triangle.
I thought that's what you guys get aimed for, was the triangle look or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't think there was any. He was just slim on the waist.
Okay. So, but yeah, was he big on the shoulders though, to justify?
Not massively.
So
bigger than me. But no, it went. It was just the walk. I was like, I'll buy that walk off you.
But babe, I've seen you get up from chest press, and you do that same thing.
I'm
telling you, and because I know why you do it, because I do the same thing. Even though I'm a girl, like I get up from chest press, and I'm like, ah.
But like I do it for like 2 or 3 steps. This guy was walking around the gym doing that.
Well, he wanted to get 2 people to notice him, and you noticed him.
Yeah, I noticed how much of a knob he looked.
Okay, cool.
Moving on.
So, cool. So, I have a game for you.
Okay.
Let's see how smart you are. So, anagrams.
Okay.
People who are listening, you can play this at home too. So, the theme is animals. And it's just 5, right? So, we'll do them one at a time.
Okay.
Okay. So, the first one, it's an animal, yeah?
Yep.
So the first one is no abs. So NOO
Yeah.
ABBS. And tell you also, though, there's a clue. It's plural.
I know it.
Go on.
Baboons.
Hey, arrow! I mean, that's not a baboon noise, but.
A baboon is.
Why did you, like, snort?
Might be a pig nearby.
Do you want to hear my chimp noise? It
God,
takes
it's
a lot
so
of energy.
and it's so
I
loud.
know, I'm gonna sit back, but it takes a lot of energy. You ready? I think I've just blown out everyone's ears.
We've just lost listeners. Thanks.
Sorry. I comment on that though. That was good. That okay. Second one.
Please don't unsubscribe. Please.
Do you know what? I'm gonna do a noise for everyone that you get.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so the second one is cut poos. CUT poos. PWS. If you need a bit more time, we can go on to the next ones and then you can come back to it. Or do you just want all 5 and then?
Yeah, give us all 5.
Cool. So the next one is coke cap. COKECAP.
Okay.
Next one is uppish moo tap. So UPPISH.
Yeah.
Moo. Moo MOO.
Yeah.
Tap. TAP. And then do you want the last one?
That last one.
Mm.
Uppish moo tap, is that hippopotamus?
It is.
Yeah.
Wait. Should like put noises in there.
Go on.
They do like.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Moving on.
Did you find me sexy, honey?
Nope.
I probably look more like a hippopotamus than I sound like a hippopotamus. The last one is the plan. THEE. Plan.
THEE.
EE.
Yeah.
Plan.
Plan.
PLAN for November. So you've got 2 out of 5.
Right. So I'll go back to the start. Oh, that's hard.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
I thought they would go with the clue. So do you want me to give you the first letter?
Yeah.
O.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to make the noise.
Stop it.
You can see the hand movements as well.
Alpaca? No.
Where do you see half of those letters?
I saw an A and a P. And an A and a C. Give us a clue.
I'm giving you the first letter this time. I'll give you a clue. It can be associated. It's not the animal. The word can be associated also with an appendage on the male body.
Like a cock. Cock. Cock.
Just gonna keep saying cock.
Cockpea.
Are you serious right now?
It's also a what?
Similar to an appendage on the male body. I bet anyone listening to this is screaming at you.
I don't know what you mean.
Because I'm internally, mentally screaming
What
at you.
does it mean? What do you mean?
You had it?
Cockerel.
No. Dude, look at the letters again. You actually said it, to be fair. I know that when people listen to this, they'll scream at you.
Peacock.
Wait! You actually went cockpea? Like, come on!
I had the cock bit and...
Yeah, I know you did.
Sure.
Oh, I need to do the name. The sound. I need to do the sound.
Go on.
What noise did it actually make?
I don't know, but... It's none of them. Stop it.
I reckon this is ASMR for some people. Do you reckon it's
And then
ASMR?
it's definitely not.
Oh, rude. Hate my feelings. The last one. I'm not giving you a clue for this. This is easy.
Panther. Panthiel.
I know people can't see me right now, but I'm just glaring at him. You like that emoji where it's just like Scousers? That's me right now.
You're gonna have to give me the first letter.
Don't give me the first letter because it's too easy. I'm giving you the last letter. It's
okay.
T.
It doesn't help. That
sounds like a you problem, Hope. That sounds like a you problem, Hope.
Stop.
I'm bored. You're taking ages.
Well, give us a clue.
You're taking ages.
Give us a clue.
I've given you a clue.
No, you give me the last letter. Don't even.
I don't even feel like you're trying to think right now. I feel like you're just like, oh, I don't know. Tell me.
I just can't see it.
Okay, I'll give you a symbol.
Oh. Elephant.
I left alone. We're done. I left alone.
Stop it.
Gonna do the noise.
Go on. That's nice.
Actually, they tend to be a bit more like.
No. No.
Okay.
Not at all.
Well, that was Anagrams, guys. Let us know in the comments what you scored. I don't know how I feel about what you did. So you definitely got 2. You needed help with the others. No, I'm giving you the 2 that you got. Because you got yesterday clues. You're only getting 2 out of 5 for this week. So I expect you to do better.
No. No. I get half a point at least.
For what?
For ones that you give me the letter or a clue.
You know what? Let the listeners judge. What do you think we should give them, guys? Do you think we should give them half a point? I'm feeling about being savage. I'm thinking a point just for the 2. Let me know what you think.
Right, okay, so firstly off, got some WTF news. Little bit of a new segment.
We just say what WTF is, because not everyone might know.
Say again?
What's WTF? Not everyone might know.
What the fuck?
People might not know.
Everyone knows.
People might not know.
Everyone knows. So what the fuck news? So Utah Lake, Utah County in the United States of America. There was a cave called Nutty Putty Cave.
Nutty
There.
Putty.
Yeah,
Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
Like, and it was closed in the public in 2009 following a fatal accident. So there was this fella. Yeah, he founded the cave. It was called Nutty Putty because of the clay-like texture inside the cave. So he was used to climb through caves. That was his job. That was what he loved to do as a pastime. They went into the cave, him and his brother Josh. They mistook a narrow tunnel for the similarly. Yeah, that's the word. Birth canal passageway.
Yeah.
And they got stuck upside down in an area measuring 10 by 18 inches. So if you're not into imperial measurements, that is 25 centimeters by 46 centimeters.
That's like a ruler.
Yeah, and they were like they were 120 meters from the cave's entrance. Jones was held in place like a hook, unable to move without causing serious harm due to the bends his body was placed in. A large team of rescuers came to his assistance. They couldn't get him out, so they used a rope and pulley system. They almost had him out, and the rope and pulley snapped, and he ended up in exactly the same place as we.
This is giving me like palpitations.
Just imagine that though. So Jones ultimately suffered cardiac arrest due to the strain placed upon his body over several hours by his inverted compressed position. Apparently his spine was compressed because if you think he's upside down but in a hook shape where he's bent.
Okay. Carry on reading, because I need you to explain this how it's situated to me. Because carry on reading till the end, and then we'll go back for it.
So he died.
We'll put pins in it.
He died.
Go on, Jesus.
Rescuers concluded that it'd be too dangerous to attempt to retrieve his body. The landowner and Jones family came to an agreement that the cave would be permanently closed with the body sealed inside as a memorial to Jones. Explosives were used to collapse the ceiling close to Jones's body, and the entrance hole was filled with concrete to prevent further access, and they sealed off the entrance. Spelunking community, who were like the cave divers.
Spunking community.
Spelunking. They were annoyed that the cave was closed. Apparently he'd been in that cave before when he was a child, and the passageway he went into, he fitted in as a child, and he wanted to see. He wanted to see.
Why would you try and see if you could fit into something as an adult?
I think he was 26 or something like that, and he had kids. As he dragged himself in, he had to hold his breath to get through the shores area. But as he got through and became stuck, he released his breath, which caused his chest to expand, which made him stuck in place with his arms underneath him.
Oh, to make him breathless.
So he couldn't move. He was...
I can breathe, it's fine. It's cool, you can breathe.
As sent down a walkie-talkie, spoke to his wife, told him that obviously he'd be out shortly because the pulley was going to work. He eventually died, as I say, of cardiac arrest, but he lost consciousness. And that's how they knew that he passed away.
Cool. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's a lot to break down. So, firstly, just explain to me the position he's in, because I don't understand how you could be hanging upside down but in a hook shape.
Yeah, so the hook is the fact that he's bent over.
So he's bent over.
But the cave went down as a diagonal.
Right, so his legs still out of the cave, like out of the
No,
hole.
he was 120 metres from the entrance. He crawled in.
He crawled in. Why is his body shaped like a hook?
Because obviously the cave, it turns, doesn't it?
Oh.
Yeah. There's a picture as well. I'll show you the picture now.
That is terrifying. That's like my worst. Like, have you ever seen
Apparently, there's been a
what's the name for it? I'll get the name while you're looking. But I think just audio listeners, you can just see his face in this little hole. Imagine like being the workers as well. By the way, they were like unsuccessful in getting him out.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah. So he's 26, and he believed he could squeeze into the same spaces he was able to as a child.
Cool, can I go now?
He was expanding, he was wedged inside for good. Tried pulling his calves out. The fella he was with, his brother, tried pulling his calves out but was unsuccessful. He then slid further down into the passage.
So he's slipping down as well?
Yeah. And was trapped with his arms pinned under his chest.
Oh.
They eventually able to partially free him using the rope pulley system. He'd been hanging upside down for more than 8 hours at that point.
Cool, can I go now? Jesus. Yeah. Okay, so, wow. So firstly, I'm angry at him because there's multiple layers to this. So the first thing is the fact that he made the decision. I know these people have these like, what you call it, where like, junkies, what are they called? Adrenaline junkies, right?
Yeah.
And like this thing is like a passion, but there's a level to it. There's a level to where your life is at stake here. Like he's got kids, he's got a wife, so I feel like he's made firstly a very selfish decision. I don't know, people might disagree with me, but this is just my honest opinion. I think he made a very selfish decision to take that risk. He would have looked at that and been like, he would have known from being a child that it was a tight fit, and obviously he's not a child now. So he's taking a risk going, I'm going to see if I can fit through it, and not taking his life serious. By the way, he's 26. So, like...
He knows better.
And when you are, like... I'd say when you're, like, 25 and above, you start to actually become a bit more of a consequential thinker in your life. You don't really as a teenager. Like, I've bungee jumped off a crane and watched your early 20s. But when you're reaching, like, 25, 26, and you've got a wife and kids, and there's other people that, you know, your actions are going to affect... And you're still trying to fit in this little hole?
Yeah, it's called the birth canal for a reason. It's not like it was at
It's not a joke.
Yeah, it's not like at
Oh, let's just see. Like,
he knew it was going to be a snug fit.
He took that risk, and then secondly, what was the other thing I was going
brain fart.
Yeah, actual brain fart though. Because my mind's running like 1,000 miles an hour.
Just imagine being stuck
I
with your
couldn't.
hands
Have you
under
seen
your
the film
chest.
Descent? The Descent 1 and Descent 2 horror film.
No.
It's like 2005 or something like that. It's a similar thing where like there's a bunch of like they're not, what are they called, these people who go into caves and
I
stuff?
think they're called spelunkers.
Spelunkers go into these caves to do this hiking thing. Oh, and like this woman has like just split up with a fella because the fella's cheating.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert if anyone's not seen this film, but it's a good film.
A film
I'd say,
about
for
the
a horror
tragedy
film.
titled The Last Descent.
I'm getting them. Do not dare do that
No,
thing.
I'm saying there was a film about it called The Last Descent.
Oh, this thing. This.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
what happened?
Okay, cool. Listen, so, anyway, they go into this cave, right, this bunch of women, and this, like, forest or something. You always go and do this, like, cave stuff all the time. Like, they got the proper gear and everything. Go into this cave, because she's just split up with a fella, find out he's cheating, blah, blah, blah. So they go to this cave anyway. And they're making their way through, and it's going to take, like, a couple of days to come onto the other side. Basically finds out, the main woman finds out that the one who's the fella's cheating on her, was cheating on her husband with one of the girls who's on the actual thing with her.
Yeah.
So obviously she's like a bit of a barney, blah 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 blah. But basically they find out like life is bigger than that, because there's these things in the cave that have been living there for God knows how long that are like just eat people, these monster things. But it's actually not ridiculous, the footage, to be fair.
Yeah.
But there's a scene in it where one of them gets stuck in like a passage, so they're trying to obviously run. And then because they're panicking, because if you're thinking like you're running, you fear, like your oxygen levels are up, your adrenaline's up, like your level of breathing's up. So they're trying to squash through a cave and they're like panicking, and there's this thing like running behind them and it just eats them, just tears them apart. Doesn't get to them, but this is what this creatures do. They manage to like get out, but they're stuck for a while. Yeah. And I remember watching that being like, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't cope with that, because you don't like small spaces, do you, either?
No, I'm not a big fan.
I couldn't cope with, like, knowing that I was stuck, and then he was stuck with his arms, because you are supposed to breathe out, aren't you, and, like, get all the oxygen out, and that makes you have a bit of room.
Yeah.
But he's stuck, like, with his arms just, like, against his
under his chest.
I couldn't.
So like that?
I couldn't. And then, obviously, got compression, because he's hung hanging upside down.
Yeah, he's got compression on his
spine.
Yeah.
So it's like anti-gravity or whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus. So does that have got compression on your spine? It does not do something to like... Is it your brain? I'm sure I've heard, because...
I think that's why he lost consciousness. He said he was finding it hard to breathe as well.
I've heard something like... Because obviously your spine... The spine and your skull connected, but then there's like a little area where the spine can just go up into your brain if you're upside down for too long.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah. Because your spine compresses the other way, doesn't it? Like, as the day goes along, you get shorter, they say.
Yeah, there's a bend in your spine.
Yeah, so it can, like, actually stretch or go smaller. So I think that's probably what's happened. But that's terrible. So, yeah, I'm pissed off at him that he took that risk in the first place, knowing that he has family. And I just think, like, what crossed his mind to be stood there looking at that hole going, I can make that through?
No. Scary.
Pissed me off.
So that is What the Fuck News.
I've got a fan theory. So you like Hunchback of Notre Dame, yeah?
A little bit. Not a big fan.
I never said you were a big fan. I just said you like it.
It's alright. It's a Disney film.
Yeah, but you like it though, yeah?
They need to make a remake of that. I'd be interested in who they get to play Quasimodo. Harry Potter. You know Harry Potter?
I do.
You know the one with the...
And all the words.
The one with the night bus.
Yes, the third one.
Where he goes into the...
You want to be super going to get you.
Yeah, no. So the leaky cauldron.
Yep.
And then Fudge is there, I think his name is. And he goes, there's a killer on the loose. Sirius back. Yeah. And then that weird ogre guy comes in and like cracks a couple nuts in his hand.
Oh my god,
like
yeah.
That. He could play the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Is that where he tries to sit them down to give them the soup?
Yeah, and he's like pure forcing them down, yeah. It's the way he cracks the nuts in his hand. He's like, hold them all, like, you want some?
And he's like, no thanks. Just... and he's offering them something else. And And he offers him something else, and you can tell he's like,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Fudge is like, thank you. Like,
Have you ever thought there was someone
it's where he does a little bow as he walks away.
Yeah, I thought there was someone keeps asking you. It's a mum thing, I think.
Yeah. You sure you want a drink? No, I'm alright.
Am I?
You sure? We've got like juice.
Honestly,
No, I'm okay. What about
good.
some water? No.
No.
I've got fizzy if you want a fizzy drink.
Honestly,
No,
I'm
I'm
not
okay.
there. That's it.
I'm okay.
Thank
I'm
you.
okay.
Do you want like a bet? No, I'm right. You sure? Do you know what? I'm thinking of making cocktails. No. I don't want it!
It's a Monday. It's a work night.
Honestly,
we're not having cocktails.
It's like you want it because it's your mum as well. You can't snap at them the same. You gotta be like, oh, especially if you don't live with them, so you kind of a guest, and they're being nice, so you can't be horrible. But you just be like saying,
and then like in the end, you just go, oh yeah, I'll have a tea, and then you're leaving and they go, I didn't even finish your tea. Give me for what, man?
Anyway,
fan.
It makes me laugh though at the same time. Fan theory. So the real villain of the Hunchback of Notre Dame isn't Judge Frollo.
Okay.
Remember Frollo, yeah? It's the Archdeacon. There's a picture.
He's the one who tells them to
come into the
tower.
So listen. So after Frollo kills Quasimodo's mother and attempts to kill him, the Archdeacon pressures Frollo into keeping the child instead of taking Quasi from him.
So the Archdeacon could have took Quasimodo.
You're right, yeah. Then the Archdeacon sequesters Quasi in the bell tower and allows Frollo to abuse him for 20 years. The Archdeacon represents the evil in standing aside and doing nothing while you see injustice before you.
Do you know what it also could be?
That's true, that though.
A little thing to the church, because the church, Roman Catholic Church anyway, has always been known for abusing children.
Oh, actually, I didn't think of that. Okay, maybe not always been. Allegedly.
Oh, I'm going to get sued by the Vatican. Oh, God.
It's like that book that we're reading at the minute, the Vatican something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mr. Grumpy and I do like a little pre-bed reading thing, don't we?
Mr. Grumpy, I'm not a Mr. Men. You can't just...
Mr. Grumpy. I'm Mrs. Positive, Mr. Grumpy. Yeah, so do like a little cute little reading thing where we get like a book and we take turns reading chapters. It's just like a chill down thing, isn't it, before bed? But we're reading like a similar thing. This is juicy, this one, by the way. I actually look forward to this, before bed. I'm just too tired to get many chapters on, to be fair.
Yeah, no. I mean, there's been a few things with Disney films that have been questionable. Like, have you seen the one where there's like on Aladdin, like some of the buildings look like phalluses?
Is this just your thing?
No, have you seen it?
This is just your thing?
No, where they're saying like Disney was like responsible for like introducing kids to porn at a young age.
Where did you hear this, dude?
I'll pull it up now.
I've told you this before though, haven't I? Like in the meantime, like Walt Disney was apparently racist.
Yeah.
When I found out I was destroyed, because you know me, I'm obsessed with Disney. Like even to this day. Like I'll do your head in when like I did your head in when we went to Florida this year. And we were on the bus and I was just singing all the songs and saying all the words. Ugh. And I was like, stop trying to suppress who I am as a being. Like, just singing them all the way. Yeah, apparently he's a racist. He was a racist, sorry. Do you reckon he's actually frozen? I've heard they've frozen him.
So I've pulled it up now. Okay. So there's like dirty innuendos and stuff.
Or is that just the adult mindset of just being dark and twisted?
No. So, have you watched The Rescuers?
Yeah, I think so.
With the mice?
Ago. Yeah, years ago.
I've never seen it, but one of the best bits of Disney naughtiness came from The Rescuers, went and featured a pair of boobs in the window in the background of one of its scenes. Of course, Disney later recalled the naked woman from the scene that was gone by the time the film was released in 1999.
But that means that's because it's a cartoon, that means someone's put that in there, though. When they were creating them.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird, to be fair.
So, there was also a time the skunk called Flower in Bambi went fairly rigid after a kiss from his beloved and sent blood rushing to his head.
You see his tail go up in the air, straight in the air, to be fair. A little bit of a hard on or something. Yeah, his tail goes. Is he meant to be a peen or something?
What?
Is he meant to be a peen and that's what the blood rushing is?
Yeah.
That's funny.
The genie got dirty in Aladdin and the King of Thieves when he made the reference to getting jiggy in the bedroom. I thought the earth wasn't supposed to move until the honeymoon. Frozen.
Frozen's modern, so.
Didn't escape either. Like when Anna explains that the foot size doesn't really matter We all know what foot size really means. She also exclaimed, I like fast during their sleigh ride.
I feel like you're ruining my childhood here. Like,
Tangled
oh, I like Tangled.
incorporated sex into Rapunzel's hair in the movie poster.
Oh, that's too... no, I'm not having that. That's far too obscure.
I'm just saying.
That's far too obscure.
It's
I'm going to have
there.
to put these up. Should be up on the screen now.
Emperor's New
Let me know
Groove.
what you think.
Emperor's New Groove. When Kronk pitched the tent in Emperor's New Groove, and he pitched the tent over where his penis would be.
God. Oh, if you're an audio listener though, I'll pop it on our Instagram.
Yeah.
We need to do a shout.
Toy Story wasn't immune from sexual innuendo either. There was a toy called Legs. Remember them? It was legs, and it had the body of a crane.
Yes.
She's a hooker.
Because you
can hook something.
That's hilarious. Is this a fan theory thing?
No, this is the thing.
Oh, it can't actually be like what Disney were intending. It can't be.
Buzz Lightyear got a tad overexcited. He got kissed by
and
Bingo, and his wings
shoot
come
out?
out. Yep.
That's hilarious. Oh my god, that's funny.
I don't think this is one. Toy Story 3, villain Lotso removes Mrs. Potato's head's lips from her body. And Mrs. Potato Head yells, hey, nobody takes my wife's mouth except me.
Oh, I mean, nah.
Disney's Hocus Pocus.
These are fun.
Have you ever seen Hocus Pocus?
Yeah, years
The Blonde Witch.
Auntie, didn't you do like a remake of that recently or something?
Yeah. I've never seen it.
I've
The
seen
Blonde
it.
Witch.
Used to watch it on Halloween.
She gets on the bus and she's bouncing up and down on the driver.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Hercules, when the River Guardian suffered a bump to the head, only it looked anything but a bump.
That's a bump. I'm not having that.
It's a huge bump.
No, it's not a huge bump. It's an average bump.
Hercules references the ancient Greek story of Oedipus telling Meg, and that play, that Oedipus thing, man, I thought I had problems.
Sorry? What'd you say?
Another awkward moment came when Hercules references the ancient Greek story of Oedipus telling Meg, and that Oedipus thing, man, I thought I had problems. Could that be a subtle little nod to the king of Thebes who had a sexual relationship with his mother? What?
I have no idea.
Right, here's the one. Here's the one. Best innuendos comes thanks to King Triton's castle in The Little Mermaid. Yeah, there's a penis-shaped tower.
Let me see this.
Come on.
It doesn't look like it doesn't look like a penis shape, but it looks like a vibrator.
Pass.
They're the microphone ones.
Pass.
I don't know.
Pass it.
So what are you trying to say? That they're hiding these things in there?
Yeah.
I mean, it does look like a penis, though.
Then there was a time the priest looked a little too excited to be performing the ceremony for a wedding.
In the same one?
Disney later claimed it was a knee, however later removed the excited knee from the video release.
Is that in the same, what film's that one?
It doesn't, yeah, it's Little Mermaid. I've never seen it.
Whoa.
I've only seen bits of it.
You've never seen The Little Mermaid?
No. Well, you haven't seen the new one either?
No, so you're talking about the original, though? You've never seen the original Little Mermaid?
No.
You're a psychopath.
A slightly tamer one came in Cars when Lightning McQueen gets flashed by two vans.
Oh, that's so silly.
Ratatouille. When Chef Linguini tells colleague Colette he has a rat helping him cook in the kitchen, I have this tiny little, and then she cements the innuendo by looking at his crotch. Look at her eyes.
Yeah, I've never seen Ratatouille, to be fair.
No, neither have I. Oh my god. Another Ratatouille naughty came when a customer declared, if I don't love it, I don't swallow. And Bug's Life, hey cutie, want to pollinate with a real bug. We are. You won't like this.
Is it going to be racist?
No.
Is it going to be
It's Lion King.
Oh, come on. Hold on. You know I'm proper.
Simba flopped down on the edge of the cliff and the word sex appears in the stars. Of course, Disney claimed it said SFX, the name of the special effects department.
Wow. Joe, I'm so naive. I just don't pick up on these things.
And what about Nala's sex face in the grass when she and Simba are reunited?
So actually, I know.
She's got a sex ring.
You know one. She's like, hey, Simba.
One of our favourite, when the shape of a rear naked woman appeared on the Kinger's Return poster. But then look, it's a rear naked woman.
Oh my god. Are they saying that are they saying, no, it's meant to be SFX, so they are actually putting things in?
Yeah.
So they are actually putting stuff in?
Yeah. And if you'd thought that we've forgotten about Cinderella, don't worry.
You know?
When Jack starts stringing beads into Gus's tail, we didn't think it was a sex toy either. Looks like anal beads.
I didn't think it was a sex toy. It's just beads on a tail. Stop.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like you just effed up my childhood in like 10 minutes. I was oblivious to all of this.
Well, now you know.
Then again, have you seen like on porn sites they've got like Disney porn videos?
No.
No, actually absorb what I've just asked you.
Which?
So, on porn sites they have Disney porn videos.
Yeah, do you have cartoons?
Yeah, see, I knew you were listening to me. I knew you were listening to me because you said no, and I was like, don't leave me hanging out here like I'm crazy.
Yeah, no, there's cartoon ones and all sorts of like Simpsons and Family Guy and that.
That's crazy. I like that fan theory though. Cool. So that's that one. So what I'm gonna do, guys, because it's audio, if you're audio only, I'm gonna try obviously pop this stuff on YouTube and put the pictures that we were talking about. So if you don't mind like screenshotting some of those for me. And then if it's the audio listeners, just hop over to our social media pages and just take a look. And just put some comments to see what you think. So, email us if you got any views on it on positivelygrumpy@hotmail.com. Check out our Instagram page, which is positivelygrumpypg. And check out our Facebook page, which is just Positively Grumpy. And you'll see our little logo on there to help you. But leave some comments, leave some thoughts, and let us know what you think.